Hey, if you're Markel Fultz, you can't be just staring at the ball. You've got to see your man. You got to be in a defensive stance with your feet set. You're like 0 for 12 there. I mean, okay, I mean, if you're Cole Anthony right here, you're fronting the post, okay, but then you stop fronting the post. Stop. So now you've got to get up here and battle for positioning, like really, really aggressively. Like you're not doing any of that. So look where Nick Claxton's catching this ball. Okay, I mean, if you're Goga Batadze here, this is not good enough. Like, you've got to be sprinting back. You are jogging back right now, okay? I mean, Cole Anthony maybe would feel more comfortable sliding over your Nick Claxton if you were sprinting this way. Look at Goga Batadze. That's your transition defense effort? Get organized in transition. What? Okay, so is Franz Wagner, I guess, is the one that wants to step up here. Well, then sprint over here and guard. Or Batadze. Like, you're just not, or you got guys standing in no man's land. That's the problem, because when this player catches this ball, no one's ready to guard him. If you're Jalen Suggs, why, like, Spencer Dinwiddie isn't going anywhere. So why can't you get in a defensive stance? Why, why are you, your feet aren't even level to each other. Get your feet level to one another. You're giving Dinwiddie this angle here. And why? Why? What is Franz Wagner doing here? You're not a part of this ball screen. Here's your man. Like, this screen's happening here. Why are you so far? What are you doing? If you're Goga Batadze here, stop. If you're in drop coverage, you've got to have your feet set. You've got to be able to guard the ball, but you got to also be able to slide over. See, look at your feet are not set. So you're backpedaling, and now you're coming up. Like, you have no chance of being able to slide back over here. That is really atrocious footwork. This is a stagger screen the Nets are running right here. So this Magic player's got to go under this first one, and then you go over the second one. You can't go over the first one because look at the space that's created now. You have no chance of guarding the second one. If you're this Magic player, you have got to tell this Magic player here that a flare screen's coming. Like, okay, so a flare screen is coming. Right now you should be out, and you're only looking at the ball. You should be yelling out, flare, flare, flare. So this player's like, I need to get up because I got to get over the top of this screen. Like, this player has no idea a flare screen's coming, and now Joe Harris is open. Okay, so Spencer Dinwiddie comes up with this ball. You have got to sprint back. Your feet have to be set. This is atrocious. Why are you stopping here? So now you're backpedaling. You're backpedaling. You have no chance of guarding Spencer Dinwiddie. You're playing off your back foot. Okay, shots in the air. I mean, okay, at least these two Magic players that are just staring at the shot need to get back. You can't have everybody going for an offensive rebound or just staring at the shot. Because now transition, I mean, look at this. Transition, you're never going to be able to guard now. So we got a loose ball right here. Okay, there's your loose ball. Stop. So this Magic player's got to start to go this way. Because, first of all, if this Magic player comes up with the ball, make it easier for him to pass to you. But if the Nets come up with this ball, now you can get back. Like, where's this Magic player going right now? I mean, wow. This is a 5-on-4 situation. Bol's trailing as the fifth defender. So if you're this Magic player, sprint back. You got to be able to slide over here on this pass. Stop. So you got to stop. Like, Bol is, like, look at Bol. So here's Bol. So if you just step up here, Bol, he should be sprinting a little bit more, but he can get over here now. Now it's a 5-on-5. But, come on, if you're Markel Fultz, you have to get your feet set and be in a defensive stance to guard the ball. Like, you're just never in a defensive stance. So look at this laziness here. Like, you're already, stop. There's already separation here. You're about to have to come off of 2 ball screens. And you're already beat before the first one is set. So, Nick Claxton didn't even have to set a screen. Stop backpedaling. You can't guard the ball if you're backpedaling. Feet set. Look at this. You're just playing off of your back foot. Like, it's just atrocious. If you're this Magic player, you have to sprint back in transition. That is rule numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of transition defense. This jogging here is really atrocious. Like, you need to be sprinting over because this player's going to have to slide over here. So the fact that you're not even giving us the opportunity for you... This is more atrocious drop coverage from Goga Batadze. If you are in drop coverage, you have to have your feet set in a defensive stance. Like, you've got to be able to guard the ball. Like, you're just backpedaling here. You're not guarding anything. Like, okay, the shot goes up. Markelle Fultz's first reaction needs to be to find my guy and box him out, not go towards the shot and just stare at it. If you're Cole Anthony, you're out of position. Stop. You're already beat. You're about to come off of two ball screens here. You're not going to be able to get over both. You're not going to even be able to get over the first. So if you're Markelle Fultz, you got to get up here. This has to be a switch on this first one. You've got to be the one to take the ball here. Cole Anthony can come underneath. Like, I mean, look at the space here. Like, the second ball screen doesn't even need to get set. Cannot do this. Look at this Magic player. You can see him waiting, feeling out this first screen. Look at this. You were just feeling out a screen there. 100%. That's why you stopped guarding. So because you were just stopped guarding there, look at this space now. So now there's an actual second screen coming, and you're not going to be able to get over the top in any amount of time that's required. Okay, so Caleb Houston is guarding the ball. Stop. Okay, so just stop. You just don't climb up here. There's no need for this. Just get your feet set. See, the problem when Caleb Houston is very unnecessarily climbing up here for no reason. So now you're going to be going uphill as Cam Johnson is coming downhill, and that isn't good. Magic are trapping. This is not the player that comes in backside help here. Cole Anthony's got to leave here. If it's a good enough trap, you don't worry about this player that's 2 passes away all the way in the corner. Okay? Caleb Houston's got to guard here because this player's 1 pass away. This player's 2 passes away. But you're leaving a player, if you're trapping and it's that easy to pass out of it, well, now the Nets have numbers. There is 2 seconds on the clock. 2 seconds on the clock. Why is this Magic player not getting up here? There's 2 seconds on the clock. You have to call out that there's a switch. You have to call for a switch. You can't assume Cole Anthony's switching. Because look at this. Cole Anthony needs to be taking this screener. Like, why is Cole Anthony going towards the ball? And now he's coming this way, and Mikal Bridges is about to come this way off of a handoff. Look at Cole Anthony. He's not going to be able to guard it. If you're this Magic player here, could you just please play defense? This player's going to have to, you rotate here, Bol would rotate here, Cole Anthony would rotate here, and we would be okay. But we're not going to be okay because you're just going to do that. If you're this Magic player here, you got to get your feet set away from the ball. Look at this Magic player, his feet are not set. So now you have, look at you, are you going to be able to guard the ball? I don't think you're going to be able to guard the ball. If this is supposed to be a switch, then what is Bol doing? You got to get up here and you got to be ready to guard. Like, you got to be, this is not like, you are not ready to guard on a switch here. So that's a problem. Okay, so this Magic player gets beat off the dribble right here. That draws help here. Okay, so Bol's can't be staring at the ball. You've got to be ready because you're going to have to rotate here. Okay, and then this player would go to the corner, all right? And then we'd be okay. This player would come up here. But look at Bol. I mean, what is that? Ugh.